to juices up. Juices. Oh, there guys. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Car day today. My son's getting his car today. So yes, so he'll be sitting out there, so all he needs to do now is pass his test. And then he can go to the shops for me and stuff. I'll just go to the pub. I can get him to run me to the pub. Just take me to the pub, son. And then phone him at 2 in the morning. Peter, you'll need to come and get your mum for the pub. Oh, right, sound is down. Let me get this chat up. And I'm going to be able to sit outside today because the sun is out. My God, I've got a notification from my own live stream. What do you make it? Carly, good morning to you, lovely Carly. No, just travelled round about Scotland. That's the only really where I've been. I've been to Edinburgh and I went to... I've been to Edinburgh and I've been to the beach and things like that. But I've not been abroad for 2 years. 2 years I've not been abroad. Golfer girl, good morning. Golfer girl, good morning. Good morning. Taps off weather, golf girl, show you outside. I don't know if it's taps off weather, but it might be. See, there's blue sky. That's promising. That is promising. Oh, it was lovely this morning when I went up the swimming. Scorchio. I had to wear my shades driving the car. It was so lovely. So it's hopefully it's going to be a nice day. I've been sitting with my house coat on though because it's chilly in the house. It's quite chilly. So I'm still getting this beard rash and I'm scratching my head because I don't know what the hell's causing it, right? So I thought maybe my wee flavouring thing was causing it, but it seemed to come out in the rash again yesterday. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's prawns because I got a Chinese and I get prawns. And I hope not because I love prawns. Will I ever get to the bottom of it? Who knows? Who knows? So what did you do at the weekend? Did you do anything nice at the weekend? I had a nice day yesterday. Nice quiet day as usual. Oh, I hope it's nice this week. We're needing some nice weather. We definitely need some nice weather here. And it's been cold. The thing is, it's been really quite chilly. As I said, I've been sitting here in my house coat on this morning. It was so cold. Oh, and Kate Bush is number one. If you don't know Kate Bush, she was big in the 80s. 70s and 80s, Kate Bush was big. She's at number one in our charts because of Stranger Things. Because she's been in Stranger Things. I'm running up that road, I'm running up that hill. So she's at number one, the lady. So that's brilliant, that. Who doesn't like a bit of Kate Bush? I like Wuthering Heights myself. That's my favourite Kate Bush one. And Wuthering Heights is a really sad story, see when you think it. That's a terrible story, Wuthering Heights is. That's a tear-jerker. That's it. But I watched my episode of The Boys yesterday. Oh, I love The Boys. I watched that. What else did I watch? I binged. I meant to watch the Royal thing that Sophie wanted me to watch, but I've not got that on my phone. It's, oh, excuse me. Amazon Prime I've got on my phone. What else did I watch yesterday? Oh, I can't remember. But hopefully this week's going to be a good week for us. A good week for everyone. I can feel it in my bones. It's going to be good for my son because there's going to be 2 cars out there from now on. So it's going to be nice seeing his wee car. I'll show you that once we get it. Carolyn, good morning to you. Lovely Carolyn. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming into the chat this morning. I'm drinking Sprite today. Sprite. But I want to go back to that castle, golfer girl, the one that you, Drummond Castle. I want to go back there with Sophie at some point because I want to see the flowers all in bloom. I'd love to see that. Yes, I would visit an Asian country, no bother, Carly. Yes. Where would I go? Let me think. I don't know where I would go. I'm not sure where I would go in Asia. Do you know what I've always wanted to do? I've always wanted to see like tigers and things like that in the wild. So I'm not sure where they would be. So I would maybe something like that. I would really enjoy. I would enjoy doing. But yes, of course I would. I mean, I would like to visit the world. I would love to visit the world someday. But it's my health. Do you know what I mean? Even if I'd loads and loads of money, it's health wise. Saying that, I managed to go to Croatia myself. I was quite happy with that, eh? But me and my old lady kit. What the hell? Can you imagine me getting stopped at customs and I had the old lady kit, the Mrs. Doubtwater gear? They'd be like, watch her, so I'm not with her. She's got an old lady kit in her bag. And then you need to explain to somebody. Because people often say, so what is this ASMR? And see, when you're trying to explain it to people and stuff, they automatically think it's something naughty, and it's not. Not naughty at all. Ah, thank you so much, Carly. That's very kind of you. There's my open-minded. Good morning, my open-minded. Good morning. Yeah, imagine that if I'd got stopped with the old lady kit open-minded. I'd get the rubber glove treatment, wouldn't I? I'd have been, look at the tattoos in her face and stuff. She's obviously got something hidden in a cavity. I've just got that look about me. I don't know what it is. I always get searched. I've never been searched with the glove. I may add. Oh, open-minded, they're here, look. There they are, of course they are. There's the Poppy, she's always next to her mummy. And Mr. Mikey's got my house coat because he's the king of the castle. He's the king now. He doesn't get into trouble for anything, even barking. But Poppy, she's a wee sook. She's always next to her mummy, aren't you? Oh, mummy's baby. What would I do without my angels? Mr. Mikey's eye. I put a picture. Did you see the picture I put up this morning? Well, I'll show you that. Wait a minute to get the picture up. His eye's a lot better. Right, what am I doing? Wait to see his wee eye. It's much, much better because he's probably sleeping there. I don't want to annoy him. Thank God. Last week was terrible. See, when I seen his wee eye and it was pointing the other way. Oh my God, it was terrible. I'll show you a picture of my boy. Wait till you see my boy. Look. See, his eye's much better. It's still a wee bit off to the side, but he's lovely. It's much better. And he's not pawing it or anything. So it's a lot better. I'm happy with that, and he's happy with it. See, you always just think that they're going to be here forever, your animals. Especially because Mr. Mikey's like 16. I've always just been, I suppose, took him for granted. That's a horrible thing to say. I've always kind of took him for granted that he would always be here. And then when something like that happens, you know, reality hits in and, oh, the thought of no having him was, oh, I was ill. I felt so sick to my stomach. Melania, good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. He is a handsome boy. He's a handsome lad. She's a tramp. She's a wee tramp. I think she takes after her mummy. And you're a tramp. You're the tramp. She's a trampy of the street, isn't she? Yes. She's always sniffing about Mr. Mikey and I've got to give her into trouble. She's terrible. See, if she's feeling frisky and she's sniffing about Mr. Mikey and I give her into trouble, she stands at the door and kind of looks at him and then runs away like that so that he chases her. Terrible. Oh, open-minded. See, this is it. You always blame yourself, don't you? You always blame yourself. And then I get tormented with nightmares. with my wee doggies when they passed away. My big Harvey, he was my big Dalmatian. He was 11 when he passed away. And then wee Molly, she was only, as I say, a year and a day, and she passed. But we couldn't have done any, we tried everything to save that wee dog, but it was like, the vet said he'd never seen anything like it. It was as if her insides were coming out her bum. And it sounds terrible, but that's the way it was. They sewed her back end up and everything. It was terrible. And she was screaming, so that was it. See, when your dog starts screaming, that's it. So I'm thankful every second I've got with my angels. I think I maybe needed a kick up the ass to appreciate them a bit more. I've always appreciated my angels, I have, but it just makes you thankful. Oh no, you're stressed out. Oh, Melanie, I hope the rest of the day's better for you. Hope it's. I'm going to send you vibes. I'm going to send you some relaxation vibes through the screen, like that. I know. See, it's not your mum's fault. Open-minded. It's just, but I've always said to people that do lose their fur babies, no, or even like your lizards and snakes, people get people get attached to pets, and you've got to think that once they do go over the rainbow bridge, that you've gave that wee animal the best life that it could have, because some wee animals go to bad homes, some wee animals go to homes that they're not treated very good. You know, they don't get food and they don't get love and all of this kind of stuff. So you've got to think about that when the time comes that you've done your best. Oh, go for girl. Oh, that's horrible. A wee pug, Louis. Oh. See, this is it. This is why I appreciate vets so much, because they must see something. I couldn't do it. But humans is all right. See, if somebody, like a human comes in with some kind of thing, I think I could deal with that. But see, when it comes to animals, I can't do it. Oh, go for girl. Yes, I know. See, I'm like that, Mr. Mikey. I'm just glad. But look, he seems quite happy, so he does. So I'm happy. I'm happy. But we love our babies so much. And they love us unconditionally. They don't care if I've got a few extra pounds. They don't care if I'm chubby. My doggies. Imagine me getting... and I still can't get this. Imagine me... Did you hear that one open minded? And Saturday morning, I got a... What would I call it? A proposal, even. Some guy asked me if I wanted to go to his house to take some LSD and beer at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's the kind of stuff I wake up to. Early, I was like, no, it's a bit, I know it's a bit early for that, is it? No. Sky, imagine somebody just, do you know what, I'm going to ask her, I'm just going to ask her, do you want to come down to my house, do a wee bit of LSD? It's like, no, you're all right. What the hell? Do I look as if I need it? Is that what it is? Do I look, by God, if anybody needs a bit of LSD, it's her right there with the pink hair. She needs a bit of it. Imagine me getting that on Saturday. I know, open-minded, there you go. That's what I got. But no, weird. That was just a weird one. That was weird. I was like, no, it's all right. But even then, I was polite. I was polite. But as I say, I wouldn't touch any of that kind of stuff, because I'd be the one that would, be freaking out, jumping off buildings or something like that. That'd be me. Look at me, I can fly, everyone. That'd be the kind of stuff that would happen with that. But there you go. That was a proposal I've never had before. Now I can say I've had that proposal. No, oh my God, can you imagine it? Oh my my goodness. Yeah, Melania. See, that's it. You feel as if they're going, but with Mr. Mikey, that he's always going to be here. You know, you just feel that. Because he's been here for so long. But anyway, he's getting treated like the king of the castle that he is. But there you are, open-minded. That's what I got on Saturday. Imagine, do you know what? I might just go down and do it. Imagine my kids. Mummy's going down to take a bit of stuff. God. And then I thought maybe I just look as if I need something like that. My Sky, how was your weekend, my beautiful Sky? How was your weekend? Oh, I quite liked that. See that the flavouring that I had, it had the vanilla in it. It was actually quite nice. I enjoyed it. Very fresh. I thought I might need to get another bottle. I do enjoy my Saturdays, what can I say? And I was a good girl. I've been a good girl for the past few weeks, but I think I'm losing my touch. I must be losing my touch with this good behaviour. It's just no like me, is it? Do you think it's my old age? Do you think I'm mellowing out now? I don't think I am. Open-minded, it was vodka with vanilla in it. It was vanilla flavoured. It was Peter that had got me it for Mother's Day. So I just opened it on Saturday. But it was really nice, and I had it with wasn't it Sprite, it was 7-Up. Oh, a summer job, yes, Sky. Maybe they'll do some like part-time or that, Sky, in your library. It was lovely, open-minded, it was dead fresh. I was like, And I wasn't too plastered, so that was all right. So that was always good on a Sunday when I wake up and I've not got the fear. As I say, with me, it's no hangovers. It's, oh God, what did I do last night? Why did I do that? But as I say, it's going to be a nice day, so I'm definitely going to be sitting out in the garden today, making the most of it. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'll probably just have the tunes on. I might listen to Roxy music. I like a bit of Roxy music, so I do. Has anybody got any plans, any good plans for this week? Hasn't this month flew in? This is the 20th. I was just looking at the date there. The 20th. Open-minded. My garden's fabulous. My garden's really good. Lovely and peaceful and stuff. Oh, I've got to go to B&M's though on Wednesday. Now that's tricky, that. I'll need to get more food than that for my birthdays. I will go off, girl. I'll be like, selfie. My new dating, I'll put it as, do you know, I think I'm going to come off the Facebook dating again. It's catfish. Another catfish. A guy that's meant to actually stay quite close to me, right? I was talking to this guy, he stays quite close to me now. But he's talking in broken English, which is always a red flag. Talking in broken. Yes, I've got my birdhouses. I've got no visitors yet to the birdhouses. Oh. Carolyn, my dad's got a wee greenhouse. He stays in Falkirk. And he's got a wee greenhouse and he does tomatoes every year and cucumbers. I don't know if he's doing garlic as well, and I think he's doing peppers. So that's always nice. I know, open-minded, I need to have a dating site of my own. I'll need to just look into that. Green Rose, good morning, my lovely Green Rose. How are you this morning? Yeah, it was another catfish. Again. But I can, see after a wee while I can sniff them out. It's just too many people that are on this computer to confolk. That's what the problem is. You know that you're going to talk to them, and then all of a sudden you're going to have my granny's in hospital needing an operation. Oh, okay. I was wondering when that was going to pop up. But for a guy that's meant to stay no that far away from it, be talking in broken English and stuff like that, it's like red flags all over the place. I know, open-minded, at least I can kind of sniff them out now. Yes, Melania, see, this is it. Oh, they do. The tomatoes and everything taste lovely, beautiful. There was 1 year, I don't know what kind of tomato plants my dad got, but all the tomatoes were wee tiny, tiny tomatoes like that. Not even like cherry tomatoes, tiny, tiny like that. They didn't work out. But so hopefully this year there's going to be some nice tomatoes. And it always tastes better when it's homegrown. Lauren, good morning to you, lovely Lauren, good morning. Yes, Guy, I mean you could try like a bookstore or something like that. Some place that that'd be fun for you to work in, and see if they've got any vacancies over the summer. It's worth a try, just trying everywhere that you want. Chetna, I hope I'm saying your name right. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Restaurants are hell, especially if you work for Gordon Ramsay. Imagine. That would be some pressure. Imagine working for Gordon Ramsay. That's pressure for you. You're going to get called an a-hole every day. An absolute a-hole. The man's tongue is as sharp as his knives. Born in Scotland. Gordon Ramsay. Oh, see, that's wonderful, golfer girl, that you've got a herb garden. See, up in Scotland, to say our weather's always pants. So the greenhouse is the way to go. But do you know, see, if where I stay and where my mum and dad stay, it's like two different weather zones. Because I can phone my mum and it'll be pouring rain here, and she'll say it's a lovely day, isn't it? And I'll say, Mum, it's pouring rain. No, it's not here. It's beautiful here. And then she'll take me over to her window and show me outside, and it'll be beautiful sunshine out in Falkirk, and we're just under a cloud. I'm like, my God. So they get a wee bit better weather than what we normally have. So that's how his tomatoes and all that always seem to work out lovely. Apart from that 1 year, but I don't know what kind of tomatoes that was. It was just weird. Oh, do they not, Sky? See, I can imagine you in a beautiful wee bookstore. So I can just putting books away and then sitting outside with your cappuccino or something like that. I can see you with the onions. Is it onions round your neck? But I always forget. You can have your onions round your neck and I'll be prancing about in a kilt. It's funny how some people think that that's the way you live, isn't it? Because you've seen people and you all automatically think, oh, everybody in France goes bikes, has onions round their neck and wears stripy tops. Everybody garlic. Everybody in Scotland is prancing about with a kilt on with red hair. Doing the glen. But best place in Glasgow, I suppose the city centre is good. But that's just, do you know what? See, Glasgow city centre, it's probably like New York or any city centre. It's just really shops and stuff. But there's some lovely old buildings that are nice. Oh, Melania, I hope that my vibes are going to make you less stressed. Yeah, French berry. I've got my French berry. I've got my French berry in honour of the lovely Sky. Oh, see, this is it. Mounties and the horses. I'm interested in that. That's something I'm interested in, open-minded. That's right up my alley. Like my cousin sent me the cowboys. It was cowboys. I was like, I don't mind that at all. Cousin, you can send that kind of video to me anytime. And then the firemen, oh, send me pictures. But Mounties, oh aye. See, I know that the Mounties are they're not like the actual kind of police, are they? I mean, they're no chasing drug smugglers or anything, really. I don't suppose. See, we get horses, policing horses as well. See, during riots and stuff like that, we get the police on the horses. Melania, horses are so beautiful. But you know what I was pretty angry about? I'm going to rage. I was a wee bit angry about down south, as I say, it's been a heat wave down there. Pip will tell you it's been roasting hot down there. It's not been here, but anyway, it's been roasting hot down south. But there's a horse show called Royal Ascot. And even though it's blazing heat, people were just throwing buckets of water over the horses and then making them run. Do you not think they should have maybe wait until the temperatures dropped? Or is that just me? I don't think they should be having horses running like that in this blazing heat. Oh, see, I would have that in lots of animals. I'd love ducks and I'd love chickens. I'd love a peacock or two. Oh, aye, give me a peacock or two. I'd love that kind of thing as well. I love animals. I felt sorry for the horses open-minded that they've got to run for people to bet on in the blazing heat and they're pouring buckets of water over the poor things. Yes, I know, Sky. See, this is it. We don't eat haggis all the time or that either. But some people are like that. Remember I'll never forget that person. I'm actually starting to wonder if Blueberry's from Scotland. The lack of tartan in our house. Right, there's a bit tartan rug behind me, look. It's a tartan blanket. The lack of tartan in our house. Oh, I love peacocks. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. Oh, I love my bread, Sky. I love a baguette. I love crusty bread. Too much. That's my problem. It's carbs. Carbs are my downfall. Rice, pasta, bread. Oh. And on my bread, I've got to have the good butter. The good butter in the UK is Lure Pack butter. And it's gorgeous. And it's probably got a lot of calories in it, but it tastes great. I know Canadians live in igloos. It's funny how there's these stereotypes, isn't there, for people that you think that people live. I love bread. I do. I love a bit of bread. Bit of crusty bread. Oh, yes. Or bread with poppy seeds on it. I love that as well. Is it true that if you eat, that this might be, please forgive me if this sounds stupid, right? But it's just swirling about in my brain. Is it true that if you eat a baguette with poppy seeds on it and you were to get a drug test, it would come up positive for opium or something? Is it opium? I don't know. It'd come up positive for something. I heard that somewhere and I'm sceptical. But I'm also a bit worried every time I eat a bit of bread with poppy seed on it now. See, I get stopped. Officer, it was it was a poppy seed bagel, honestly. Is it true? ASMR Tingle Pink, good morning. Good morning. It's supposed to be something like if you ate a lot of poppy seeds that it would come up. I swear to God, officer. They've been taking nothing. I had a bagel earlier with some soft cheese on it. Oh, pita bread. Yes. I'm off my nut. And this guy, here man, they want a bit of poppy seeds. They want some poppy seeds. Selling some poppy seeds down here. Never mind your monk's wine, get your poppy seeds here. Monk's wine and poppy seeds on a Saturday night. See, this is the stuff that swirls around my brain. I'm like, I wonder if that's true. Yeah, see, you've probably got to eat like a whole bucket of poppy seeds or something. But even now, when I'm eating a poppy seed bagel, I'm like, oh God, see, I get stopped with the police. I'm dead worried about that because I'm a good girl until I'm not. I've told the police about that. I was up front. So officer, I can't even lie to you. I'm very naughty on a Saturday. Very naughty, especially you with the bald head officer. You know what I'm saying? Saturday afternoon, I've got an empty on Saturdays. Apart from yous, but listen, yous are no. Is it all right if my friends are here, officer? I know everybody. I've heard that a few times. She's not got red hair. We've not all got red hair. We do have quite a lot of ginger hair people in Scotland, but we're not all ginger haired people. In fact, you can buy Jimmy hats. Have you ever seen a Jimmy hat? I'm going to show you a Jimmy hat. Because everybody calls any guy, see there's a guy walking down the street, his name's Dave. Somebody go, all right, Jimmy, like that. They just call guys Jimmy, right? It's for... So I'm going to show you a Jimmy hat. There's a Jimmy hat right there, look. There's the Jimmy hats. Tartan with red hair. Tartan with red hair. So I see a lot of football matches and stuff like that Scotland are playing. People are all wearing Jimmy hats. And I've wondered, maybe people from around the world that don't realise that's like a costume will think to themselves, my God, look at them all. They've all got that colour of hair and hat. It's a Jimmy hat. All right there, Jimmy. Hi, how's it doing? How you man? Want some poppy seeds, pal? Come and get your poppy seeds, £2 for a pound, £2 for a pound. Delia, good morning to you. Or is it night time where you are? I'll try and keep it down. I'm going to be going soon because I'm waiting on a car arriving for my son. My son's car, and you'll see it. It's nothing, it's not fancy. It's a wee Renault Clio. But it'll be perfect for him. Do you know what I mean? Just passing his test. And it'll be nice sitting outside there. It'll be like 2 cars in the drive. We've got 2 cars in our driveway now. 2 cars. So he'll need to pass his test soon because I'll be wanting to go to the shops for me and stuff like that. See, when I'm out on a Saturday, go and get me a bottle of Monk's wine, son. I know. I'm not a real Scot at all. I've got pink hair. What's she like with the pink hair? It should be red. It should be ginger. Yes, he's waiting for his test, open-minded. He's passed his theory test and just it's his other test, but they're so backlogged because of the whole 2 years of COVID that nobody could go for their test. So he's just waiting in a opening to go and do it. But I've also said to him, if he fails, it's not the worst thing in earth. You just apply for it again and you just keep doing it. It doesn't matter if you've got to do it 6 times, 7 times. Just reapply, because it's some people can be dead disheartened if they fail. But I know this guy, they lied to us. So anyway, guys, I love you all very much, and I'll be back to see you tomorrow. I hope you have a lovely day. And I'm sending relaxing vibes to you all, relaxing vibes. And no doubt I will take a selfie or 2 when I'm sitting outside. So I love you very much, and I'll show you the car tomorrow. And I'm going to give you a big kiss now.